to talk about how to uplevel your business and your life with hypnosis. So perhaps you have been running your business for a while, or you are new to business, maybe you stagnated in your business, you are not where you want it to be. Maybe your life is not where you want it to be. Your relationships are difficult, maybe they are falling apart. So whatever that is for you in terms of a life, business, or career, hypnosis can help. How can it help? That'll be the question. But first, what are your thoughts when you hear the word hypnosis? Are you afraid? Do you think about stage hypnosis? You're not sure of it? You think about all the things that you heard in various films about hypnosis, maybe things that you've heard from other people. Quite often people think about the hypnotherapist will make you clack like a chicken. But if you haven't tried stereotypical transformational hypnosis, which is very different to stage hypnosis, how do you know that it's not for you? How do you know that it's not going to work? So, what is hypnosis? Hypnosis is a calm, high focused awareness where at the same time you are deeply, deeply relaxed. So you eliminate all the surroundings, the ego, all the outside of you. So you are deeply relaxed and you are focused on what's going on inside of you. It's an incredible gift because it allows you to access your inner world, your potential, accelerate neuroplasticity, and so much more. It's a phenomenal tool. So as we know, that neuroplasticity allows us to change. This is how we learn, by repetition. And neuroplasticity is triggered by high focus, followed by periods of relaxation. And hypnosis brings both of those states at the same time, which is allowing us to do so much, to learn, to grow, to accelerate change. And not everyone is hypnotizable to the same extent. Some people find that a lot easier than others. And one of the things that you can do to test hypnosis is going to work for you can do Spiegel eye roll test. And how do you do this? So I'm going to look into camera, and basically you look really high up, as high as you possibly can, and you breathe in. So you look up as high as you can and you breathe in. And I can feel already my eyes fluttering because I am highly suggestible, highly hypnotizable. And now, still looking up, I'm going to close my eyelids right down. So this is how you do it. You can test it yourself and see. But this is mostly tells us exactly how suggestible it is. It's just the suggestion. So it's pretty good at predicting how suggestible you are. And what is really worth to remember, you cannot be hypnotized if you don't want to. Okay, it is a voluntary process. So I cannot ask you to do anything if you don't want to. It is a very much a collaboration between you and a hypnotherapist. So why hypnosis is so powerful? You see, we attach so much meaning and so much interpretation towards to thoughts that we have. Yet mostly they have nothing to do with the reality because My map of the world is my map of the world, and it doesn't necessarily mean that is the reality. So transformational hypnosis is one of the most effective tools that can help you to deal with your problems. It changes how the brain reacts and processes information, and is very, very, very therapeutic. And some of the biggest misconception that I hear from the clients is I'm afraid of hypnosis because I don't want to lose control. First, control is an illusion. There's very little that we can control. And plus, hypnosis is quite the opposite. You actually got a heightened control because you are calm, focused inside of you. And it's quite the opposite. So it's quite amazing that that misconception is actually so not true. The second thing that I often hear is so hypnosis enhances your power over your brain, okay? Because most of the people run around with the brain ruling them, deciding for them. And hypnosis allows us to reverse this. But what does that mean? It means that you run the show and not your brain, not the automatic part of your brain. It means that you choose where your life is going and not your brain by default. And that's the automatic subconscious part of your brain. So let me dispel some other misconceptions. Hypnosis allows you to become more cognitively, that's a difficult word, cognitively flexible or more suggestible. And again, suggestible can be a loaded word. People are afraid of the word. What it means that you are hypnotizable, that you are allowing yourself to take under account other perspective that you may not thought about it before. You are able to dissociate and let go of who you think you are based upon your past and past experiences. Hypnosis allows you to see things more clearly. It is a space where you can gain other perspective, as I said, on your problems, on your past, to see things from a completely different perspective and point of view. And it is a space where you can suspend your judgment so that you can learn and grow. And under hypnosis, you won't dismiss new things right off the bat. So when hypnotherapist suggests things, your ego is not there to say, oh, this is rubbish, this is never going to work for you, because that's what ego does, it protects us. So a good way to look at this is to bring a computer analogy. Hypnosis allows us to access your operating system to course correct, which is your subconscious mind. You can shout, get angry, and throw as many tantrums as you want, but till you update your software, your subconscious mind, your computer brain will not perform any different. Do you know how many of my clients say after they've worked with me, I wish I tried this earlier? Answers to your problems are hiding in your subconscious mind. You know exactly where you are, why you do the things that you do. And there's so many uses with hypnosis. So many entrepreneurs, and with the world the way it is right now, we struggle with anxiety, with stress. And hypnosis is just phenomenal to release that anxiety, depression, pain management, trauma, and so much. And in terms of business, business inherently is riddled with uncertainty and change, and brain really doesn't like change. It prefers familiar, safety, predictability, and Because say business is anything but. And hypnosis can help you to change that. It can help you to learn how to believe that business it saves being in business it saves that you are worthy and enough to create the level of success that you want, that it's safe to be seen, that it's safe to be on camera, to be seen by other people. And why is this so important? Because we cannot outperform our subconscious beliefs around money, around our relationships, around business, health, whatever that is for you. So if there is some part of your life that is not what you want it to be, ask yourself, what are my beliefs and stories around that? And what's worth pointing out is that our lives are a reflection of what we believe, of the stories, the interpretations that we have. And we always program our minds. So it's incredibly important to be intentional how we program our life, what self-talk we use, what words we use to describe ourselves and how we see ourselves in the world, what we read, what we expose to, who our friends, who we spend the most time with. So if that resonates with you and you've got more questions, then send me a message, or there is a link in the description with a link to book a consultation with me, and we can take it from there.